It's a book of Jeremiah 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Recha Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Grand Reston, who rule and teach world. Peace, salutation, and blessings to the Lord's hopeful elect, to begin with 144,000, the elect men of the nation of Israel. You know, the future governing board of the world to come, the world which is going to be under the rule of Yahweh Shai Masha. You know, and without forgetting the 1/3 men, women, and children. Those of you who have come back in these last days to walk this walk of faith by the Spirit empowered by the Heavenly Father. You know, those of you that have come to worship your power in truth and spirit, the true believers, you know, who believe in the records or the word or this gospel, you know, that Messiah have put in the mouths of his prophet, you know, opening at the hand for your salvation to you. I may say shalom. As we know, also we are living in the end times. You know, the hand of this world, the world which is under the rule of Esau Edom, the so-called white people, the Caucasians. You know, so this rule is at its hand. You know, and soon we're gonna see the Lord, whom you people of the world called him Jesus Christ. You know, appear in the sky. You know, invading this earth and the make hand of this rule, as it says in the book of 1 Corinthians 15, 20, from 23, I believe, reading down 24, you know, that he shall come and take what? The rule and the authority. Shall come to put down the rule and authority and power and dominion, you know, just to laugh paraphrase. You know, that's what the Lord is about to come to do, you know, to hand this rule, man. As we understand, Bible say also, as Bible prophesy also, Esau is the hand of the word, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. You know, follows. You know, so Esau is ruling right now. So when Yahweh comes, he's gonna come to put down Esau and establish his rule, and his rule by default is gonna be the rule of the nation of Israel. You know, so we are at the hand, and as we are at this time, you know, the Lord is making his presence known as well, you know, by the way of chariot, the so-called UFO, you know, to let the world know, you know, there's a power, you know. But these people of the world, they call those beings that are lighting those vehicles, the so-called UFO, it's so-called UAP, are what? Aliens. But we understand, according to the gospel, according to the words of the Heavenly Father, according to the Bible, those who light those vehicles are the angel of the Heavenly Father, you know, and they are of dark skin color, you know, or I may say of color being, you know. No, they pass. If they have to walk on the earth today, they pass for what? They pass for the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you know, as in term of, as for less, you know. You know, so we are at the hand. So I may read this again. It's the book of Jeremiah 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. You know, so the drums of battles are getting louder and louder as we are approaching to the end of this society. You know, and at the end, you know, these nations, you know, right now we may hear rumors, you know, of wars, you know, here and there, you know, but at the end, these nations, by the Spirit and power of the Heavenly Father, they're gonna go to fight. They're gonna fight the war, and that war is gonna be known as World War III, because as we understand, this nation, they've been in war before. They fought this nation of this world. They've been in war before. they fought World War One and they fought World War Two. You know, it's only one war or one war left, as has been prophesied in the Bible. You know, and that war is going to be known as what? World War Three. You know, because after that, this earth is going to be at peace. After the World War Three, this earth is going to be at peace. No nation is going to lift up sword uh, from one to another or against one another, you know, or against each other. The whole world is going to be at peace because the Lord Himself is going to be ruling, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. And the whole world is going to learn the righteousness of the Heavenly Father. No nation going to be covetous to one another, man, under the rule of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. All these nations, they're going to learn the law, statute, and commandment of the Heavenly Father. You know, they're all going to have their lands, you know, and they're not going to covet each other's land, you know, like what we see now. You know, Esau is everywhere in these other nation lands, man. You know, he's policing this. I mean, Esau, Edom, the so-called white people, they're policing the whole world. They are in every man lands, man. You know, establishing their military base. I mean, stealing the resources, oppressing the people, you know, of those lands, you know. So the people are mad. The people are hungry, you know, and that's why we see the things that are happening around the world. You know, this man is variance. When I speak about this man, I speak about Esau Edom. He's taking peace out of, I mean, he's taking peace from the world, man. You know, that's why to the point, all these nations right now, you see, they equip themselves, man. You know, they equip themselves with weapons, you know, even a weapon of mass destruction, such as ICBM missiles, you know. They got these flying jets, the submarine, you know. Most of these nations actually they invest more money right now in what? In military, in building their arsenal. You know, as they say in the book of Joel 3:9. I mean, lead you say, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshare into swords. And that's what these nations are doing, man. They invest their money not in the things that can be profitable for men, like the agriculture and the other thing that he can improve the well-being of the people. But they take their monies, you know, they tax their people, and they take those monies and put in what in development of, I mean, putting or using it in developing weapons, man. You know, such as a weapon of mass destruction, such as nuclear missiles. They say, beat your plowshare into sword and your pruning hooks into spear. Let the weak say, I'm strong. And that's what you see today, man. All these nations that's once they were considered weak, such as China, you know, Japan, North Korea, you know, Iran and the India. These nations were nobody in the time of World War One, World War Two, you know. They were considered as weaker, but now they also keep up with the game, man. You know, they improve their arsenal, you know, their weapons. You know, they getting ready as well to go to war. So America, which once was a strong or powerful nation, now when they want to go to these lands like North Korea or China, they have to ask themselves twice. You know, they have to consider. You know, so at the end, all these nations using their weapons, you know, they're gonna go to fight war. As I mentioned, that war is gonna be known as World War III. If I may read, this is a book of Revelation 11 and 14. It's a war. The second war is past, and behold, the third war comes quickly. And we understand this earth, in this earth, or in this world, there were two war fought in time past, man. This nation, they fought two wars, man, in time past. And those war were known as what? World War One and the World War Two, you know. But Mosiah said what? The third war means what? Destruction, you know, comes quickly, So from the time when they ended the World War Two, 1945, these nations, they didn't stay long to be in confrontation again. As we understand, after World War Two, they start war. The tension were there, and then they went to what? To to the wars. They start fighting war, the Cold War, you know. And from that time to now, these nations are still in war, in disagreement, it's still war. Of tension, they're still in disagreement, if I may say. The tension is still high, between them, you know, you know. So to the point, it's gonna lead to the war, to the final war, which is gonna be known as World War Three. So I just come across this news article, you know, from Reuters. They say, "What exclusive? Russia produces new." So lucky. The article say what? Russia says Putin has sent clear message to the West uh, on long-range missiles for Ukraine. As you read down and say, "Oh, President Vladimir Putin has delivered a clear message to the West about the consequence it will face if it allows Ukraine to eat Russian territory with Western long-range missiles," the Kremlin said on Friday. Putin said on Thursday that the West would be direct fighting with Russia if it allows Ukraine to strike Russia territory with Western-made long-range missiles, a move he said would alter the nature and scope of the conflict. You know, the statement made by President Putin yesterday is very important. It is extremely clear and ambiguous, and does not allow for double readings. We have no doubts that this statement reached those it was intended for, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said. You know, so we see these nations right now, uh, the situation that they are in. They are actually in the brink of war. But that the World War Three will come in its time. As it been prophesied. But there are some prophecies need to be fulfilled before World War Three comes. One of those prophecies was the time of where they're gonna implement the RFID microchip, which is gonna be fulfilling the prophecy of Revelation 13:16 going down. Which is the mark of the beast, the MOTB. You know, so once this reach of this world implement that technology, that ID, RFID microchip, which is known as micro, is going to be fulfilling the Revelation 13:16 going down, which is the mark of the beast. Then Mosiah is going to what? It's going to unleash judgment. It's going to unleash the what? The destruction of this society, which is going to be via what? The World War Three. This nation weapon of destruction. They're going to use this weapon of mass destruction to destroy each other. You know, and all this is going to be fulfilling what is written. So like, you know, all this is going to be fulfilling what is written in the Bible. You know, uh, as I may read here in the book of This is the book of Matthew. I'm going to start from 3, you know. So, okay, 24. And just start from 3. Oh, yeah. And start from 3, say what? And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciple came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the hand of the word? No. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And that's what we see right now around the world. There's a war and rumors of war. There's a ongoing war in between Russia and Ukraine, and also in the land of Israel as well. So as in Sudan, in Africa, and we hear also uh, these rumors that these nations, they're about to fight war, like America and Russia, China and Russia, China and America, and vice versa, North Korea and South Korea, those are rumors. We see this nation doing drills, exercising, sharpening their weapons, you know, getting ready, all these are what rumors, and the which at the end is going to lead to the fight, to the real war, man. See that ye be no trouble, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow, and that's what we see, man. We see nations, tension between nations, man. More and more as we are approaching to the end of this society, and also not forget the earthquakes, are happening more and more as well. So we are at the end, man. So with that, I'm end there. I'm say Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabbat.